What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really want to deal with this brother by the name of Gunplay. And for those of you who know about people with their names that they pick, let me just say this, guys. It is a reflection of what they are thinking about. Just imagine if you knew a brother, he calls himself Skittles. Now think about that name for just a moment. Big 6'5" brother by the name of Skittles. Imagine what he looks and acts like. Don't matter he's 6'5". Don't matter if he's muscular or not. His name is Skittles. That is where his mind is, all right? You can come up with some more names to describe him on your own. But when you call your name Gunplay, out of all the other names, it would indicate for a minute, like, you know what, this ain't the kind of friend I want to have. And just look at it. I can see, dusty teardrop tattoos. I see things that indicate some levels of violence. Let me, if I have a daughter or a friend or something like that, and, I'm telling you, you should never pick somebody with that name. Lo and behold, these ladies out here think they special. Okay, so like this sister by the name of Von Shay Taylor Morales. Now, the brother is breaking stuff in the house. They arguing. She argued with him. She ain't got no sense. He ain't got no sense. So they now divorce him. All right. The problem is he filed for divorce. He don't want to sign the divorce because they in Florida. So she can't divorce him unless he signed. But now I want you to hear the roasting that she gives him about how dusty, how broke he is. Then I'm gonna come back.
A few months back, you and Gunplay were here. Everything was so good. Yeah, like, what happened?
It was honestly going good.
Right.
It's when the whole chain situation came out.
Gunplay bought Rick Ross a chain.
Without my approval. People keep saying I married this man for money. There was no money to have. Like, my dad was making sure we had. Because when I met him, he was up. I married for love, not money. I wanted to help him because I felt like as your wife, I want to support you and bring you up. But don't sit here and act like you was Jay-Z or some shit. Let's be real. Like, my parents were taking care of me and a grown-ass man. Like, I just felt like, why are we gifting somebody who's a multimillionaire a big thing? So that's where our beef kind of started. It's just like priorities. Like, I felt like my priorities was my daughter, her health, and our finances. His priorities were, I want this certain look. And he was just like, oh, no, I got to thank my brother. Send his a thank you card.
So, like, does Rick Ross be looking out for him? Like,
I had questions all the time. I'm like, hey, he's like, oh, no, I don't want to bother that man. Like, I don't want another man paying for my shit, but you letting my daddy pay for your shit. When I came into the picture, they weren't even on speaking terms. I don't blame him from distancing himself from Richard and us. Like, this is a lot of going on. You don't want that on your brand. I wouldn't. So we see, like, little baby them giving $200,000 for their birthday, like, shit like that all the time.
Right,
so it was
like, so he didn't take care of you, like pay the bills.
When I met him, I had my own place. We hanging out. He come spend the night because he was drunk. Well, a few days turned into a few weeks, and I'm like, okay, we gonna go home. He goes, we might as well just live together. Like, I've been here. I'm like, you know what? You've been here. It's been like a month and a half now. So I'm like, you know what? Moving together. Right. We moved in together. We was having fun off of my dad's expense. I found out I was pregnant. We're dating. We hadn't even known each other long enough. Like, what the f am I going to do with a whole baby right now?
Right.
And clearly he wasn't nowhere near financially stable. So I'm like, damn, we finna bring a baby into a broke house.
You guys would always go raw?
Yeah. Well, at first.
Like, what percent would he pull out? Like half of the time or?
Majority of the time.
Majority.
Don't be a dumbass like me. The love, the all that, it ain't worth it. Now I can go back to my real stuff.
So he was better in bed than like the other guys?
I mean,
that hood hit different.
It was good, but oh my God, it's getting hot in here.
So I want you to hear that, if you will, okay? Just listen to it. Don't say nothing. Just look at him, all right? Now, I mentioned that because she's saying all these things like he's broke. He bought something for Rick Ross, a chain. They living off her parents' money or her father's money. And I'm looking at the sister. The sister is a good looking sister. She's a nice looking lady. She went and had a baby by this guy. So then the only thing I'm thinking about, young woman, is what made you even get with somebody like that in the first place? How does it happen? That's all I want to know. I want to know, we all want to know, how do you get around that? Okay? Black men, we want to know. All right? DBMI, Dusty Black Men Incorporated. We want to know. And the reason how we can't make light of it is because how did you pick him? And the reality is you did it to yourself. Okay? You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to. You decided to get with him. Now you're mad. That is Dusty. You mad that he broke, but you knew that before you got with him. Everybody can tell somebody by the name of Gunplay, he's nobody to be taken seriously. Nobody. Look at the guy. Okay, he's broke. If he's broke, honey, what does that mean? Your father taking care of a grown man. You thought he was going to change for you? You thought that you got enough direction on your life to change a whole grown man? Is that what you thought? You didn't learn today. You didn't F around it and found out. No. It's not going down like that. Now, here's what it is. You're mad now. Now you angry because you thought you could change somebody. You can't change no goddamn body. You can't. And this is something that I want a lot of folks to know. If you think you are Jesus or God or any religion, if you are, I got a saying, if Jesus can't help you, I ain't got nothing for you. How about you leave folk alone who got all these issues in their life? Let them go sort themselves. Because when you go out here and you come out here and you say that publicly, all you're doing is you're making people believe that you're a representation of that. Because there's no way to get around the fact that you had a baby by him. You're exposing him, but you're exposing the fact that you can't get no better than that. If I was you, I would just shut up. I wouldn't say nothing. I would just take my L. I would go somewhere, hide in the corner. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say nothing if I was you. I wouldn't say a goddamn thing. I wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, damn, man. I ended up with somebody who couldn't read and write, and they had tattoos all over their booty and everything like that. Okay, well, shoot, I don't want nobody to know. You know, it's bad enough my mama know, and my mama, I'm already gonna tell you what she gonna say. Boy, I told you leave her alone, but now you didn't want to look at you now. You know, and that's the one thing that I see with a lot of sisters out here, unfortunately, and you better see it. Y'all will pick somebody like this, and it don't even matter if it's in the black community or white community, because it don't matter. Y'all will pick somebody like this, and then once you pick the person or the individual, all right, you will pick them. Now you have a fundamental problem with the fact that, you know, black men got to all be put into this particular situation because you didn't pick them. So all black men got to be dusty now. All black men got to have problems now. All black men got to have some level of issues now. All black men got to have, you know, it's crazy, right? It's insane. It's really insane. And, you know, where's your accountability? Young lady, I need to know, where is your accountability at? Like, why didn't you figure out, like, you know what? Maybe I should have got somebody that had real teeth and not no silver-minded teeth. Maybe I should have dated somebody that didn't have a goddamn name like Gunplay. Maybe it's my fault somehow that I set myself up in a situation where a guy like this, I knew he wasn't going to be about nothing, but you know what? I thought I could change him. Maybe that's what you're saying to yourself, honey. And maybe you need to sit your ass down someplace and go figure out, how can I stop selling up? How can I stop dusting it up? How can I stop being unaccountable? How can I stop embarrassing myself? How can I stop, Jesus? What can I do to stop the foolishness in my life? What can I do? I hope somebody will help me. Somebody will listen to me, but I just can't stop dusting it up. I can't stop. Everywhere I go, I'm dusting it up. Why? Can you tell me? Why everywhere I go, I'm selling it up? Can you tell me? Who can tell me? Please, somebody let me know. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.